Hi friends, good afternoon. This is Anita Purohit, the trainer for IELTS. Today I'm live again after a long time. I would like to discuss in front of all of you about how to prepare for the IELTS. As you know, IELTS has become a very common exam for everybody in today's day. IELTS exam is meant for people those who are aspiring to go for higher studies to USA, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. At the same time, we need to clear the IELTS exam, the general module, if we intend to go for immigration to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, as well as UK. Now, the has got four sections must be knowing. It has listening, it has an approach towards preparation. As you must be knowing, there are a lot many trainers as of now in this market today. We used to adhere to prepare for for the exam. Me, because I'm a certified trainer and I was a nodal agent to be years back. And I have trained thousands of students in IELTS exam, both the module, general module. So I always intend to put effort so that the person whom I'm catering to achieves the highest level, which is very, very important. Unless point of training a coach or a trainer. So with God's grace and with all my students, those whom I have trained as of now, has the scores not less than 7.5. And whoever has to either of the module, like general module as well as academic module. I'm going to talk to you all about a little bit of hints, British accents or Australian accent. We being non-native, we have to really get a hang of it, understand the accent speaking, so that you're responding out when somebody is preparing for IELTS. You have to be very aware. Very short time you need to prepare for the questions. So again, you have to respond to the questions accurately. So speed and accuracy, two things are tested in this exam, either it or speaking. So when it comes to listening, there is less job can help you. So you have to listen very carefully and respond to the in a stipulated time. When it comes to reading passage, you have different type of questions. You're matching, you have filling the blanks, then you have true given. Many people fail to attempt the true false not given questions. Correct. There is a thin line between no and not given, or false and not. See, if the statement which is given in the question, if it not, then you take it as no or false. I mean, it the statement which is given in the passage, then you take it as no or false. If there is no trace of the particular statement which is there in the question in your passage, then you take it as so. And true is a point blank questions. I mean, true. Your statement which is there in the passage, I mean, in the question, should appear as it is anonymous manner in your passage. So this is how to do matching question. You have set of statements, then we have to entire paragraph is they subdivide the paragraph into small paragraphs and they label it as so we have to statement with the paragraph. So while matching, you either pick one particular word and then you look for the particular word in a particular paragraph. How we can choose our answer and tally the statement to one thing I would like to say, there are two different ways exam. There is active preparation and there is passive preparation. Of a trainer, you study through the prescribed books and all. When we say passive preparation, you read newspapers, storybooks, novels, and all. BBC news regularly, and these are the ways how one can develop And when you are reading the passage, there are two ways of reading the scanning and skinning. So when you are doing a scanning, I mean, you have to read the passage very carefully, have a pencil in hand and underline the important words, important years and all. So that is the way how one can be more methodical in approach to the to solving this. When it comes to writing task, you have task one and task two. The task one, it is for general people. You have letter writing or a letter writing. For academic people, in the task one, you have a pie chart, or either you have a any task one. You have to understand the information given through the bar graph, the pie chart, or any diagram. Then you have to elaborate. Then the task short. I mean, you have 150 words and time allowed in minutes. So in 20 minutes, you need to understand the information covered in the pie chart, and then you have to elaborate with a restriction of 150 words. If your essay exceeds beyond 150 words, that is still fine. But if it goes beyond 180s and 190 like that, they start giving you negative mark. So one has to be careful about that. When it comes to task two, you have a topic given. You have to read the topic carefully, prepare your points, and then respond to the elaborate your task two. When you are doing a top task of analysis, you have to read the topic carefully, put your points in a rough sheet of paper, and then you start writing. When you write the essay, I mean the topic, task two, there are three segments: introduction, body, and conclusion. The intro defines the topic, discusses the topic, and conclusion ends the topic. Introduction defines the topic. In it, we have to elaborate the topic with pros and cons. We can add examples and discuss whatever you want to discuss. In the conclusion, we end the topic giving our personal views, what I personally feel about the topic. So this is how you have to organize your task two. When the examiner is scoring your essay, the task two, it is vitally important for skill, but at the same time, your content, you cannot deviate from your content, and you have to be very very focused and do your content well. So this is how the task two begins. So writing tasks, many people find it difficult when they are preparing for the IELTS exam. You really have to prepare well when you are doing a writing task. Task one or be it task two. Moving on to the speaking section of the IELTS exam. So IELTS is very much like a personal interview. So